Hi everyone, I'm Latifa Yusuf. Welcome to part one of my Data 606 Capstone project. A little background about me is I am originally a biology major. I also minored in psychology and I did some research and development in the biopharmaceutical industry. So for this capstone project, I'm focusing on foodborne disease outbreaks in the United States. And the reason why I picked this topic is because food plays an integral part of our life. And 1 in 6 Americans are affected by food poisoning each year. It's usually caused by bacteria, viruses, parasites, or chemical toxins that occur during different periods of production, whether that's manufacturing, processing, delivery, etc. And foodborne diseases can lead to hospitalization and can sometimes even be deadly. And as you know, as Americans, we do rely on the food industry to bring food to our plate. And before it gets to our plate, it does pass through many stages, and this can cause foodborne diseases to impact us or um, affect us. And this is a public health issue, and it is everyone's responsibility. So about the data is from Kaggle, but it is data recorded from the CDC that lists every recorded foodborne disease outbreaks from 1998 to 2015. There are over 19,000 records, 12 columns that list the year, the month, state, location, whether that is a restaurant or in someone's home, the food type, the ingredient, the species, the genotype, the status, whether it's been a confirmed that is if it's been confirmed that this specific food type has caused an outbreak or if it's suspected that that food type caused the outbreak. Also, the illnesses that are associated with the outbreak, hospitalizations, and fatalities. So my goal for this project is I want to know if I can predict when a foodborne disease outbreak will occur, where, and what type of food would cause the outbreak. Can this information highlight any faults in specific areas of the food industry, whether that's farming, manufacturing, or in the restaurant sectors? Are most of the foodborne disease outbreaks found in restaurants or in the home setting? What environmental factors or indicators could be the cause? Are foodborne disease outbreaks increasing over time or are we handling it? What are the most dangerous foodborne outbreaks to look out for in each state, which is really good to know when you're traveling across the country? And how big of a role does a food species play in predicting disease outbreaks? In order to do this, I'm going to do some exploratory analysis. I'm going to build some regression models to be able to predict when an outbreak will occur. I'll build a classification model to determine the type of food that will cause the outbreak. And I'll also use some big data tools to handle the large number of records. And I hope that from this data, I can provide some insight to the healthcare industry to better prepare physicians to treat patients if it turns out that there's a seasonal correlation to these outbreaks. Also help farmers so they can figure out if there's any specific parasites that are targeting their crops and therefore causing the outbreaks. And also bring attention to the public health issues and understand, do we really need to tighten up food safety regulations in the manufacturing and restaurants, or do we need to focus our attention on educating families on food preparation and storage? So I hope to get a lot out of this, and I hope that I can share with you guys my results. I hope I get some really good insight, and I'm looking forward to hearing about everyone else's project as well. All right, see you guys.